Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Now here's Edwards. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic's shot is good.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
McDaniels inside. Check by James. McDaniels can't hit. Here's Reeves. The shot off that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. We played just over a minute here in the first.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James's final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Chums, thank you very much for that report.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
Kept alive. And here's Doncic outside. That shot missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And Ayton pulls it down.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Doncic. He played a great game against Golden State. Here's Hachimura. And the layup is good off the glass.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Reeves. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he can handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Free throw good. Edwards, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Doncic has got his second basket of the night. Out to the wing. Ayton against Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And stolen by Edwards. Conley against Hachimura. Outside for Randall. Wide open look. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Doncic. And yep, it's good. Doncic has got 6. Pass to McDaniels. Randall inside. Working on Hachimura. The kick out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Randall can't hit. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Pass to Ayton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. Now Gobert. Now Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Randall can't hit. The Lakers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And that one's good.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Conley. It's stolen by James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. And he can't hit the second.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Inside. Here's Randall. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. The shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Randall with it. Now Doncic defending. Got it. Randall's got his second bucket of the game.
Randall's got tremendous confidence in his game, and he's pretty good at creating with his ball handling having improved.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo. Elbow shot. And he nails the jumper.
Boy, that's a nice play. DiVincenzo's a bankable jump shooter from just about any range.
And the Lakers call time here. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
Having swept this team in the regular season, they completely imploded in their postseason matchup.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
Completely new group for the Lakers. And then for Minnesota, Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. It's Smart on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Shoots from the block. Smart with a bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Dillingham. Reed for three. And it's Connect with a rebound. Pass to Smith. Now Smart. Outside Connect. Shot clock at 5. It's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Lakers lead by 4. Now Reed. It's blocked. Tries again. Yep, count it.
Now Reed.
Here's Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Hayes. Back to Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Here's Smith, following the score by Minnesota. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his second basket.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
Outside Reed. Pass to Ingles. Tipped away. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Smith. Outside Vanderbilt. Connect up top. Smart outside. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 4. And here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
2 minutes.
Now here's Connect. Guarded by Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Outside Vanderbilt. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
And it's Smart missing.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
The Lakers lead by 4. Left side connect. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Reed. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Dillingham. Deflected.
Stellar effort defensively from Connect. When he gets himself in good position, he can deny some shots.
Smith with it.
Minnesota foul. Joe Ingles. First personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2, Smith.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Smith. Both good from the line that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, 2nd quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Dillingham can't cash in the 10-footer.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Doncic. From deep, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Here's Randall. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Now Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Down by 15. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. That one's good for 2. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dillingham's got his first points of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Comes up empty down low.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Dillingham.
And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The free throw drops for Conley. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
And he makes both free throws. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
2 points. That one goes.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Conley, following the score by Los Angeles. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
You know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And that one falls for Reeves. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
Hits both from the stripe. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number. And only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total. And I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises. The Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. 2 pillars of the league, and really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shots good by James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Gobert in his last outing with 12 points. Here's McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Conley against Doncic to end the run. Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. James attacking. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic just got 6 assists in the game.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
For this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. 5th best, Minnesota.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Conley finds Randall to end the drought. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
The free throw drops for Randle. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Fires for three. Drops in the three. Reeves has got 10 points.
It appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing, and there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Smart against Conley, and it's Smart missing. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota to the inside. That one falls. Ingles got his first 2 points of the night.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Reeves. That one's wide left. Timberwolves trail by 21. Left side Conley. Shoots over Ayton. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Here's Reeves. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And that one's good from Conley.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Minnesota. Smart up top. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Reeves. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Reeves will take that all day long. He'll put himself in harm's way if it means he's going to get to the line.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And so Reeves nails both of them.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
And clearly, Chris Finch wants to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's give a big round of applause for your Lakers youth dance team.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points in his last time out. Ingles from outside. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Conley against Smart. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart with the ball. Ingles covering. Offensive board. Vanderbilt, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
DiVincenzo against Reeves. Ingles passes to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Boy, at 6'4", 225 pounds of twisted cable wire, Edwards is built like a linebacker.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers. Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
A nice shot by Smith.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. With the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
And you can see his focus at the stripe this half has been tremendous.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots. And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 19 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Brian, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Dillingham. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the 3rd spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team.
2 shots.
But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 20. Pass to Ingles. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And here's Vanderbilt. That shot is off. Nice D from Reed. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Ingles passes to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Defended by Smart. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by Reed.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
To the paint. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Tries a 10-footer. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's the 3. Here's Gobert. The Frenchman. Gobert.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Smart outside. Pass to Hayes. Edwards against Smith. Over Edwards. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 10 points in the game. Now Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Lakers ahead. They lead by 14. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Timberwolves, 51.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to die.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Andy. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute low down low.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That free throw, good from James. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does. Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Randall, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Doncic hits them both.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Now here's Conley. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Misses the three.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards over Hachimura. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 16. Conley passes to Gobert, and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Ooh, poked away. Hachimura with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Got a hand on it. Randall outside. Pass to Conley. And here's McDaniels. Still without a bucket. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, McDaniels. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Doncic outside. The three is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Here's Edwards. Reeves with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to James. Count the basket. James has got 10 points in the game.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Minnesota calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Edwards. And gets it to go, despite getting hit on the shot.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Doncic outside. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Conley with the ball. He has 7 to the inside. Oh, the tower with the power move.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. And there's the lob. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McDaniels from long range. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. Ayton, no good.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Edwards against Reeves. Randall, no good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's James. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 14.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Goes up at the elbow. He got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Doncic, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. The three ball. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's James on the wing. Back to Doncic. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 21 points in the game. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. 5 to shoot. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
Here's James. McDaniels with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. Connect comes in for LeBron. Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. And it's Smith in for Luka Doncic. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for McDaniels. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Hayes. No points so far. Outside Vanderbilt. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Six on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Just the fact that Smart is so shifty with the ball makes the defender play him even tighter.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And that one falls for Smart. And so Smart nails them both. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. 4-3. Drains the triple. Reed's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Now here's Smith. He's covered closely. Left side connect. Just 5 on the clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Connect's got 7.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Driving in. Dillingham, no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
The baseline J is on the way. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up top, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now here's Smith. 10 points for him. To the left wing. Outside connect. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Connect has a scorer's mindset. Wherever he finds room, he will take a shot.
Well, Dalton Connect. Oh,